All right, so we're back. It's Real Talk with Pat and Chris, and we're not talking real estate today. So we have had an eventful
3 days, 4 days,
4 or 5 days. So here's what we've been through. So it started out with Sunday. Jackson was in another college golf tournament, 3-day golf tournament. Not quite where he wanted to play, but cool thing is he did have a hole-in-one. Maybe the first time in school history that a hole-in-one was done during a tournament, but it was pretty cool. I missed it. It happened yesterday. Miley is kind of in and out with a bone bruise. She qualified for regionals, which are Thursday. We got to miss it. She's actually getting put in a cast today. She'll probably hate me for telling everybody this, but that's kind of been going on in our house. So I've walked the golf course, 36 holes out of a 3-day tournament. So, and then what have you had going on? It's been eventful.
Yeah, so my youngest, Jameson, just started baseball. So this is his first season playing baseball. He's pretty excited about that. And Haddison, our oldest, is in 3 consecutive plays all at the same time. So it's a good thing she's as smart as her mom. She definitely does not get that from me.
Hell no. And then how cool was the solar eclipse?
Yeah, solar eclipse was awesome. Got to
Did not expect that.
No, got to go see
Totality.
Yeah, Totality at a friend's house. So, but the real thing that's going on.
Our phones are blowing up.
Yeah, our phones are blowing up. We figured we'd just let everybody know. Our dad had a stroke on Monday night with the national championship game.
Halfway through.
Mom, he fell in the garage. Mom called Pat first. Couldn't really get enough information out. Called me. She had a stroke 27 years ago, so we kind of know what we're looking for. And she was explaining stuff, and I just told her, I said, I'm coming to the house. She said, nope, Dad's fine. He's asleep. He's in his room. Everything's fine. And I said, that's not an option. He's 78 years old. So called Pat. We met down there and immediately saw the signs of a stroke. So we gave him
left side. Left side. His speech was there, and he was very coherent talking to us.
Yep.
But I got there a little bit before you did,
right?
And called you and said, "How far out are you?" And you said 2 minutes, and I said, "He's having a stroke," and you said, "I can't repeat what Chris said," but he said, "I knew it."
Yeah.
And he fell in the garage, couldn't get up, and so
that's a symptom. He lost
it was balance. He wasn't using his left arm a whole lot, and then he was kind of not able to get up off of the couch he was on, and so once we stood him up, he couldn't walk. It took both of us to kind of hold on to him.
So we gave him an ultimatum. We said, you're going to get in the car and go to the hospital, or
we're calling an ambulance.
Call 911, and you're going to go. And he did not want to go, but we basically forced him, which we recommend to anybody. Got him there.
Well, and then let me back up, because I talked to him the whole way, and he extremely coherent. You'd never really know, other than I kept worrying about this left side, and I said it's either Bell's palsy, but I just knew it was stroke. And once we got him there, the symptoms had kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
And they were very uncertain if he even had a stroke. And so then they started doing the scans and everything, and they said that it appeared. So they gave him, we made the call to give him the medicine.
Yep.
The TK, whatever it's called. But we gave him the medicine. There's risk involved in that. And then as he was laying in a bed, probably 20 minutes later, he was looking great, having a conversation with us. And then as he was trying to pee in a bottle, he kind of went out of it again.
Yeah,
and the symptoms came back. And he did have blocked artery here, and then had one in his brain. So then they called in an emergency team and went up through the groin, and were able to remove the clots. And honest to God, because we knew the signs because of Mom,
correct,
they literally pulled that clot out. It was in a large vessel.
Yeah.
Within all day yesterday, where I was in the hospital with him, you'd never know he even had a stroke. He has no symptoms. He is
passed
doing fantastic.
Tests, passed PT, OT.
Yeah.
Good
no
news
restrictions.
No restrictions. He's home. He got released today at noon.
Still his honorary self.
Yep.
I can't even tell you some of the stuff he did in the hospital and the stuff he said, which if you know him, you're not surprised. But the only reason we're telling you all this, and it's a little bit more detail, is we've been through 2 strokes now.
Yeah.
We know what that looks like because you only have a 4-hour window. Don't take this stuff lightly. And even though it's kind of a pain in the butt once in a while, and I got the call with Mom and I couldn't make it out, I'm like, what in the world? I give Chris credit. Like, I was watching the game, I thought it was nothing, and Chris said, we need to get there, and thank God he did, because he would have been in trouble the next morning.
Yeah.
So we're not telling you that to say, oh my gosh, like, pray for you. Like, we're good. Like, everything's good. We just want to put it out there to
watch your family
make
and
sure
friends.
you're watching your family and friends. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
and we know some of you that have been through this recently yourselves or your families. So just keep an eye on everybody. We are. He's home. Everybody's good on our side. So
and we're running on no sleep.
Yeah.
Still selling houses. So I got one appointment tonight, and then I'm gonna catch up on sleep, and I know you are too. So anyway. That's this week. We'll be back next week. Maybe we'll talk real estate next week. So take care. Hug your family. Tell them you love them.